Hey guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for the element of water. So if you're a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you for February 7th through the 9th, 2020. So I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Remember, these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they give you some clarity. If you want to book your personal reading, you can always email me. And then if you already have this year's price list, you can make your payment on Friday. And payments are collected on Fridays in the orders. If you want to reach me by phone, that's a different process. So be sure that you're subscribed so that you can get the notifications of when I'm taking live calls. So let's go ahead and begin here. We have central issue, heart of the matter, as the Knight of Swords. We have the Eight of Wands. We have Strength. We have the Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. We have the Emperor, Two of Swords, and the Sun. So, central issue, I feel like there was some sort of messages that were sent, or there could have been some sort of communication. I think what it was someone was being guarded. Someone was trying not to talk, and then all of a sudden they like talk about everything, or just kind of like put everything on the table about whatever they were thinking or feeling. You also could have been in a situation career-wise where you were like, should I stay or should I go? And it looks like you guys have been putting a lot of thought into your next actions. So something becomes very clear and very apparent and gives you clarity about what it is that you need to do. Now, I also see this romantically as someone has been thinking about you a lot, but they're asking themselves questions, or you are thinking about somebody a lot and asking a lot of questions. So keep in mind, the reading can be flipped. It can go the other way around. But whoever is doing the pursuing, there's definitely been some sort of strategizing, and this person may have been silent because they're thinking, they're processing, they want to win. They want to make sure that they don't lose in whatever decision that they make. If they want to pursue you, they want to make sure they get it right so that there's not going to be a no. If this is about, I feel like that's what that part is. Like they want to make sure that they're going to get a yes. They're like, I don't have time for no's. I don't have time for someone pushing me away, so I got to get it right. So I feel like someone is being very analytical and studying your every move unless you are the pursuer. Then that's your energy. Someone is hiding themselves, shy, guarded. I feel too that the truth is going to come out. There's a big secret coming out, and I feel like someone is going to be so glad to get it off of their chest finally. It's like, oh, I'm so glad to get this out in the open. I don't want to think about it anymore. I don't want to process it anymore. So I feel like there's going to be a big sigh of relief because of something that gets revealed or a secret that comes out. You also could have been too close to a situation to see it for what it was. But I feel like now you can see. So something has been eclipsed. Whoever was guarded in a romantic situation even if it was the both of you, I feel like people are letting their guards down, and someone is like, okay, like, let's be friends again. Let's talk again. I miss talking to you. It was so fun. Someone brings out the best in you. Someone brings out the kid in you. Someone may make you very, very happy. Creatively, I see you being very creative this weekend, especially if you're some sort of writer, whether it is creative writing, copywriting, something that something's being drafted up. And there's a really creative approach to it. Even if we're dealing with political stuff or government, if you work for government, it still seems like you're putting a fun twist onto something, or your government is trying to put a fun twist, or your supervisor or some political figure is trying to make something fun. You may be needing to process and take an assessment of the direction that you want to go in with life. I feel like practical and logical decisions are being made more so than, using the heart to make a decision. Someone is like, no, I need to make a decision based off of this, that, and the other. Like, we have to be serious here. And that's what this decision is going to be based upon. Even though I'm getting like a lot of passion, though, it's just that it's more so a matter of logic and reasoning instead of heart. I feel like someone is also saying this is why, this, that, and the other. Someone is explaining something to you, or you are explaining something to somebody. You're having to break something down and put it in simple terms. Someone is like, let me put this in simple terms. Let me just be as simplistic as possible. This is what it is. And then they go into some sort of rant, or they say whatever it is, but it is put into simple forms. It could be dealing with, like I said, career, or love, or political stuff. I don't know what political things could happen over the weekend, but I feel like something is being put in simple forms. Maybe it is a literal form that is being filled out, and it's just like, oh, this is an easy form. I'm glad they made it so simple. Now, you could be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Aries, or fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, air and fire seem to be significant. I don't know if you have to make some sort of decision or choice between the two. But whatever your decision is going to be more logical based. It's like you're having to block out your feelings. You're like, okay, I can't judge my feelings. So even if you are deeply in love with someone and you just want to say, oh my God, I love them so much, that should be the answer right there, because I love them so much. I feel like it's like, no, let me make a practical decision. And so you are kind of not saying that you don't love someone, but if it's about making some sort of decision between two people, let's say you love both of them, it's still a matter of saying, okay, I love both of these people, but who makes the most sense? So I feel like that's what it boils down to. Who makes the most sense? If this is a situation where you already have a companion, you guys may be needing to make some sort of important decisions. You may be signing any type of documents, anything, whether it's dealing with tickets, if it is filling out your tax forms, if it is purchasing something, like you're filling out some sort of forms where I see signatures are required. I'm seeing documents. You guys that have your own business definitely may be filing taxes, or the majority of you might be filing your taxes. Even if you don't have your own business, I feel like the majority of you are filing taxes. You're having to pay attention to details. Maybe you're going to a tax advisor, or if you're doing it yourself, you're taking your time because you don't want to make any mistakes. You might also be waiting for some sort of finances to come in. Your finances are slow and steady. Some of you, I know you want to know about your financial forecasts. It's just that a lot of coins don't always come out. It's always stuff about hearts and cups and stuff, dealing with matters of the heart. But I feel like if you guys are wondering about your finances, they're growing. You're wondering, you're like, am I ever going to see what I actually earned or what I'm earning, or is something I'm doing, is it going to pay off? And you have to wait and see. I feel like you just need to have patience with your finances. And I do feel like things are happening. It's just not overnight, especially if you do have your own business. Maybe you're like, man, I'm getting all this recognition. People are giving me all these compliments. They're singing my praises. I know what I'm talking about, but I'm still not seeing the money, or I'm still not seeing things like I want to see. Like, it's all happening. Everything you're doing, you know, is growing. So something is going to sprout when the time is right. Okay. Something else I was getting ready to say. I feel like good news is on the way. Something you're like waiting to hear something, especially if there was some sort of messages exchanged. There could have been some sort of anticipation. So you're going to have clarity. You're going to receive a response. Someone may boldly state what they're thinking or boldly state an opinion. And something happens in between here, but the outcome looks like happiness and success. So you're gonna at least like you're gonna be happy about a decision that is made, or even if you're the one making the decision, you're gonna be happy that you made it. You're like, okay, I made a good decision. All right, Sprint, y'all getting a little bit too spammy. No, I gotta pay the damn bill. All right, so let me start clarifying a couple of things. They called me like 5 damn times, like I don't see them calling. You're not gonna cut my phone off. I'll make a payment in time. All right, so let's look at Seven of Pentacles. That's what Sprint need to do. They need to wait. I didn't get to them yet. I don't know why I'm seeing like a random scene where somebody's cooking and wondering if it came out right. So I don't know if someone is cooking, a chef, baking, even if it's just for, whether it's for a business or your own personal self. I feel like somebody's waiting to see if it came out right. Something is trial and error. Excuse me. Okay, so if you had an interview, even if you went on several interviews, I feel that they're talking about it. You're in discussion. So I don't know if your hand has been itching for money, or if that ringing in your ear, whatever those old wives' tales are, like when someone's talking about you, I feel like that's what's happening. You might be getting a little paranoid or over anxious if something is taking too long. You're like, did I get the job or not? Or you might start anticipating the outcome of your situation. Love situation, I feel like you guys are getting feeling paranoid because you know you're being watched, but you're like, it is someone being creepy and lurking, but at the same time you like their oddness, or you like the fact that they're very mysterious and quiet or shy, because you're connected to their energy. Some of you may be waiting for an apology. There is a soulmate on the horizon. Your soulmate is shy. Your soulmate's been communicating with you indirectly. Somebody's been possibly playing mind games and wants to see if you're going to figure it out on your own before they say, okay, damn it, it was me. Maybe you've been wondering, you're like, you're like being slow. They're like, damn, they're slow. You're like, I wonder if, it's like you're trying to put the pieces together. And I feel like eventually someone's patience runs out and they're like, damn it, it was me. What took you so long? I don't know. I know that's not for everybody, but I just kind of got that. Could be dealing with an earth sign as well. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or fire, Aries, Leo, Sag, maybe Pisces or Scorpio. If you are being pursued, your pursuer knows what they want. It's just a matter of when they're ready. You can't rush them. They'll pursue you when they're good and ready. I mean, they really have already technically claimed you mentally. Let me look at the Two of Swords. Two of Swords, Two of Swords. Someone's been stashing messages and they're going to release them. Oh, what is that? The Tower. Interesting. Big reveal. I'm getting the name Almea, something like that. It's difficult to pronounce, but it seems like it starts with an A. So it is taking a lot of energy for someone to suppress their feelings or to hold back on a surprise. For some of you, there's a surprise invitation, surprise offer, surprise flirtation. Something is like a surprise, and it's been taking someone a lot of strength to be like, oh my God, just keep it a secret a little more longer. I just need to wait for this to clear. And the minute I feel comfortable or this happens, then I'm going to tell them. So I feel like someone is already planning on telling you something, like you've already been selected. Maybe you went on a job interview. You've already been chosen. They just have not said anything. In a love situation, you might be completely clueless to the fact that somebody has had their eye on you and they're coming towards you. Or maybe you do feel something and you're like, I know this person is feeling me, but they're not saying anything, or they haven't really directly came at me. Maybe they've been flirting or, saying hints. There have been little hints. So, and then if you are involved with someone, I feel like maybe this person wants to invite you to something, or something's going on where you're going to be surprised. Like, someone is trying to hold back. They want to surprise you. It's getting hard too. I think they've been holding on to this secret for about 8 weeks or 8 months even. Hopefully it's not a bad surprise. I'm not seeing sadness. I'm not seeing sadness. Several people are in on this surprise. So that's another reason why it's difficult, because people kept a promise. They were like, there was this discussion planned around you and you didn't know about it. And these people, they've been planning something. They're like, we're not going to tell them. So I don't know if it's a surprise engagement. If someone that's close to your friends or family has been wanting to ask you out and they already told them that they were going to ask you out, or that they were in love with you and they were going to go for you or go towards you. Or like I said, it's several people involved, because it's a group decision like this job related situation. They're like, okay, so we got our candidate, we're gonna go with this person. Or it's not, maybe you audition for something and they're like, you're in people's, I feel like you're in somebody's mouth. Let me stop. No, but seriously, I feel like you are in somebody's mouth. I know some people are going to be like, what? I didn't get it. That's because your mind isn't dirty like mine. But seriously, you've been in people's mouths. And they have been holding off for the big reveal. They're going to tell you that that they've selected you, or you've been chosen for something, or in a love situation, someone's been planning on revealing their feelings for you, but they just have been waiting for the right time. Other people know it. I almost feel like it's a weird situation where someone has been talking to your friends and family, and they know what's going on, but they promised that they wouldn't tell you. So they're like, we're not going to say anything. We're just going to let them say it when they're ready. All right, so let's pull some energy cards. All right, additional messages for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We have 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. 3rd chakra, Archangel Chamuel. Door to Spirit. Central issue, financial constraints. Somebody needs help. I don't know if you already intuitively knew that, or if this is your energy, your spirit guides and angels, you're being protected. So I feel like you're not, this is not the week you get kicked out of a house or apartment. This is not the week that you lose your job. You're being protected. I feel like you also could have lost faith. You lost faith in something. Could have been love related, spirituality. But your faith is going to be restored. Angels are surrounding you. And your higher self knows what it's doing. Your higher self is like, I'm you. I'm just looking out for myself. Like, I know what I'm doing. I know who where I'm leading my physical self to. I got this. So your higher self is in charge. Like, there is no need to worry. And then there are other trusted guides around you. Something may happen because of some sort of loss. It could activate your sixth senses. So I feel like your intuition is going to be heightened. I feel like you are reclaiming your power. Something is a part of your spiritual path or journey. Anything that you lost or that you feel lost or empty about, you'll be okay. You'll be okay. I feel like it could just be a test and you're going to be strengthened. You might be like, spirituality isn't going to pay my rent, or especially if it's dealing with something that does deal with finances. Like, didn't Sprint just call? That was you guys, right? I'm blanking out. But yeah. So let's say that you're like, okay, that's not going to pay my bills. But trust that Spirit is setting it up so that you'll be okay. Like, you're going to get that extension that you need. You're going to see some sort of confirmations. If it's love related, and you're like, why can't I find love? Nobody, I'm not connecting with anybody, because your ancestors and your older self is looking out for you. They're like, look, we know what we're doing. Those people are not for you. They're not good for you. Just be patient. You're going to get the D. You're going to get the P. Like, just chill. Everything that is happening is for a higher purpose. And you are going to have door to spirit. Like, the door is opening. It's weird because this door is partially open, but there's nothing here. But this door is partially open, and it looks peaceful. It looks like there's freedom. Like there's a higher purpose to what you're experiencing or going through, especially if you've had some sort of loss, whether it was emotional or financial. It's like one door closes and another one opens, and it's funny because opposite doors are opened. Like this door is open, I'm sure it closed, and then this door on this side, it opened, and here's a rush or a gust of some sort of blessing. What is this, a dove? What's symbolic about doves? I know something seems like about like it's dealing with purity. I think of love when I think of doves, especially Prince song. This is what it sounds like when a dove's cry. Boom, 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 boom. So I don't know. And it also looks like something's being released. Like you didn't realize that something was a burden. Something you need to relieve your energy from something so that you could heal. And you need to listen to your spirit. Like your spirit guides have got this, is just kind of what I keep getting. Now your third chakra could have been blocked. Regardless, this is you taking your power back. Maybe there's a need for you to be creative, or a need for you to express how you're feeling. Or this, like I said, the story can always be reversed. Maybe this is about someone feeling empty without you, or realizing that you were valuable, and they get the courage to open up and just kind of reveal everything that they've been keeping back from you, and talking about how much they care about you, miss you, love you, whatever the case. I don't know why I want to look at another card for you guys. Yeah, see, you're going to be appreciated. Someone is going to show their appreciation towards you. It could be at the job, or a love interest, or maybe your children. So I feel like a window of opportunity is opening up. Maybe you felt ignored, or you, whatever that was that you lost faith in, and now it's being restored. But you probably had to go through some sort of spiritual cleanse or reformation. See your power, you're taking it back. Both of these indicate something about taking your power back and standing strong for what you believe in. Like you fought for something, you stood up for what you believed in. You believe you deserve this person, you believe you deserve this job. So because you believed in yourself, I feel like it calls in. That's exactly what you needed to do. That's all Spirit wanted you to do. It's like, thank you. Okay, now we'll relieve this burden from you. We just needed you to recognize that you were worthy. All right, so I'm done. I hope these messages resonated. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you.